Hi guys, I hope you're well. Nick here, founder and director at Track Capital. So today I'm going to be running through a few reasons why we think as a company you should be considering off-plan property investment. It's a big subject for us. A lot of investors do think that they may be better off buying a property which produces income a bit sooner and they don't have construction risk and things like this. However, as a company, we strongly recommend investors do consider buying off-plan, i.e. during the property construction process, for a number of reasons. So today I'm going to reel off a few reasons why we think you should consider it. So the first reason would be the fact that you get to pick the best units in the development. Okay, so when you purchase off plan, you will be provided a range of available properties within the development. So as an investor, that gives you the opportunity to go through in fine detail each unit and pick the one you want. So you would consider things such as the view of the property, whether it has a balcony, the size of the property itself, the layout, and the position on the floor, i.e. not near any lifts or near any stairs, and whether there's anything unique that you could pick out, i.e. a corner unit or something like this. So this will really enable you to buy a property with a unique factor. So we're not just buying what's left over on Rightmove, we're not buying from another owner for maximum pricing, we're picking out those really special units which are always in demand because they're so unique. So yes, the first reason would be the fact that you get to pick and choose the best and most desirable apartments in the entire building. Okay, great. So moving on to number two, it would be the fact that you can secure a discount. So you are ultimately buying at base pricing from the developer when you purchase off plan. As I said before, you're not going to be buying from another owner-occupier who's just looking to sell for as much as possible. You have the opportunity to get in at a discounted rate because you're buying in advance. Now, we suggest you review the price per square foot and the top level pricing in comparison to other new build developments nearby, and then you can potentially negotiate incentives such as rental assurances, free furniture packs, stamp duty contributions, etc, etc. But as an investor package, you should be able to improve your return on investment rather than getting something which is just about to complete or has just completed. So yeah, the second reason would be the pricing and the fact you could really improve on your return on investment. Okay, so moving on to number three, it would be the fact that it's less intensive. And by that I mean there's going to be less effort required as a landlord or as a property investor from your side if you buy something that's off plan or new in comparison to something on the secondary market. You're going to have much less maintenance to worry about because it's a newer build. You're going to have all the snagging done when it finishes, and you're going to have a 10-year new build warranty in place. And obviously that impacts your costs as well. You're not going to be forking out for old boilers that need replacing, etc. Along with that, it means that you're going to get less calls and you're going to have to put less time into managing the property itself. It's going to be very efficient. You're just going to collect your income on a monthly basis and see that property value increase. Okay, and moving on to the next point, it would be the demand factor. So this is a sort of two-pronged approach. So firstly, you've got to think about the tenant demand. If you've got a brand new contemporary apartment which is unique, i.e. great view, balcony, good position, great size, it's going to be in high demand from tenants. So what that's going to enable you to do is minimize your void periods and make sure your cash flow is consistent, stable and reliable. The second aspect of the demand would be when you come to exit. In all cities across the UK, whether it's Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham, Leeds, there's thousands of units being built at any one time. That's just a fact. Now, if you are able to pick out a unit which is desirable and really unique, you are immediately going to differentiate yourself from other, hundreds of other units in the development. So when you come to exit and when you come to sell the property, you're going to be able to fetch a higher price and you're likely going to have a more liquid asset. You'll see higher demand from other investors looking to purchase from you because you've purchased early and you've picked out a good unit basically. And then the last point I'd probably mention for now would be the fact that these developments are often in really, really strong locations. So in the middle of city centres. Now, why do we buy in city centres? The risk is lower and the likely returns are greater. So they've got what's called investment fundamentals. So big regeneration projects, strong transport links, major universities, major employment, and then government and private investment. If you can get a combination of these points and a development which has all those points present, it means that you're making a really sound property investment. Now, city centres tend to appreciate the fastest as it's where the most demand is, and then it tends to ripple out to the commuter belt locations within these cities. So if you're buying a prime development in the middle of a city centre such as Manchester or Liverpool, you're going to set yourself up for success. Okay, so hopefully that covers off a few reasons just off the top of my head why you would want to consider investing off plan. Get in touch with the team. My contact details will be in the description below, and we can speak you through either myself or the team whether it's the right strategy for you. But ultimately, if you're looking to make the largest return on investment in the long term and minimize potential risk from voids or exiting the property investment, then off-plan investment is definitely one to consider. But thanks all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.